Oh man, what they do? What they do? Schedule lives. I will definitely begin to schedule my lives. I think next week, as soon as next week. I thought about that today. What up, y'all? Surviving the snow. Hey man, we was up late last night. I had a wild night. What's Gucci? What's Gucci? No, I'm on YouTube though. Come follow your boy on YouTube. Definitely. You tired? Ray Bay says she needs some aminos. She says she needs some aminos. Bet. This one wasn't scheduled, TK, but yeah. So let's talk about it. I'm not on fan base. Not yet. I should get on there. Hey, how do you say your name, man?
Chinedu.
Chinedu, what's good with you, man?
I'm good, bro. This topic wild, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, man. What you mean, dude? Men have everything to fear in marriage, man.
Name one thing men have to fear.
Bro, you lose bro. Even if you try to annul a marriage, you can. I've seen the paperwork. She can still take everything. They give them a checklist. Do you still want to take the house? Do you still want alimony? Do you still want child support? Even if you annul a marriage, it's crazy. It's like it's designed to take away all your stuff. Marriage.
So is that wait. Is that marriage or are you talking about divorce?
No, well,
oh, that's
yeah,
divorce.
men have everything to fear in marriage because of divorce. Because of divorce.
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's why. No. Everything to fear because of divorce. That's why you should fear marriage.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't fear divorce either. But a lot of men fear divorce because they are ultimately going to be the cause of the divorce, so they fear it, right? But you don't have to fear divorce. Like if you come into a relationship, right, and you show up for that woman and you treat that woman with respect and you are kind to that woman and generous and whatever, you know what I mean, and you meet all of her needs or as close as much as you can, you don't have to worry about divorce. I'm married right now. I don't fear divorce at all. I don't fear marriage either. But like this prompt says men have nothing to fear in marriage. Can you name something that men have to fear in marriage? Not divorce, because that's not in a marriage.
Yeah, you better fear making her unhappy so she don't divorce you. That's what you should fear.
Yeah. So you don't have anything.
You gotta fear that.
So you said that this prompt. Listen to what just happened. You said that my prompt was wild. I've asked you 3 times to tell me what should men fear in a divorce. I mean, in a marriage, and you keep talking about divorce, which is not a marriage, it's divorce. So what do men have to fear in a marriage?
Look, to be divorced, okay, you can fear the process of divorce because divorce can only happen if you are married. You should fear angering your wife because if you make her angry and she divorces you, you're done. She's gonna clean you dry. If you have anything, unless your wife is richer than you, then you don't fear marriage. Then
could I ask you a question? What percentage? What percentage of men pay alimony?
Bro, I don't know.
Exactly.
I do know 70% of divorces are caused by
women. Wait. What percentage of men pay alimony? You don't know, right? So what if I told you?
I don't know.
What if I told you that 20% of men pay alimony? Would that be scary?
1 out of every 5.
1 out of 5.
That's not as scary, but it's still something though.
Okay, that's something. Okay. But that's not even the real
What about
number.
child support though?
Hold on. Child support is with or without a marriage. So that's not even the real number. You know the real number is less than 10%. Less than 10% of men pay alimony. Okay. So what are you talking about?
What about the splitting of assets though? That's another one.
Splitting the assets,
because that's not alimony.
I know that when you split the assets, she earned the assets with you. That's your partner. The fuck are you talking about?
Nah, man.
Yeah, man. Are you married? Hold on, wait. Chinadu. Are you married?
Yes.
You're married? Okay. Wait, I got you.
Hold on. I know as I'm going through
You don't. Wait, you're getting divorced?
Yep.
Okay. You're getting divorced. And why are you getting divorced? Who filed for it?
Just drop. She did.
She filed for it. Okay. What role did you play in your divorce?
I mean, I know what role I played. What role did I?
What role did you play? Yeah. Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, I know communication.
Be honest.
Not even communication. What I do wrong? I don't know. It's hard. I don't.
You did a lot of stuff.
It's tough.
You didn't do one thing. You failed her in multiple ways, right? That's why she's leaving you. So wait. Hold on. Wait. I got another question. When you met her, did you make more or less money than you make right now?
I made less.
You made less money. Okay, so you made more money when you guys got together. Okay. When you met her,
yeah.
Did you have more or less assets than you have right now?
I have more now.
You have more now. Okay, cool. So if she's there with you and she's your partner, then she is owed a percentage of those assets because she was with you, helping you accumulate those assets. The reason why you make more money is because she's with you. That plays a huge role in it. She was your partner. Regardless of if she divorces you now or not, she was there for the duration of for the ride, right? She was there while you were accumulating these assets. Therefore, you owe her money. That's what it is. I don't know how to tell you.
No, yeah, I hear you, but I think the thing is like the weird thing about divorce is like, I mean, for me, I was honest about everything, but when a lady decides that she can't, I'm saying when a lady decides she can't put up with what she thought she could put up with,
why does she have to
then
put
she
up
can
with
just
anything?
decide, okay.
Why does she have to put up with anything?
Just her own. Well, I mean, you could tell someone like, hey, I have a medical condition, and before you guys get married, she was cool with it, but then after you get married, she realized
but that's not what happened though.
Well, you don't know my story. I'm just saying.
No, I know that's not what happened though, because you would have said that.
It's a key to my story. It's a key to my story. Your partner can just decide that, what?
It's not a key to your story though. It's not, because
you don't know my story, bro.
I do know your story. You just told me it right now. You just told me.
What's my story?
I asked you. I said, what role did you play in your divorce? And you said, lack of communication. Then you started you were like, well, there's a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things, a lot of ways.
Because I wanted to say lack of communication, but I already communicated. I think it's still complicated. I'm just saying, like, your partner can decide, like, what I thought I could deal with, I can't put up with. But the scary part is that, like, the lawyers will ask them, like, do you want the house? You'd be like, whoa, she can get the house? But she didn't buy the house. I bought the house.
No, you didn't buy the house.
It don't matter who bought the house.
It does matter.
It don't matter who paid for the house.
Wait. You didn't buy the house. You guys together bought the house. Do you guys have kids?
No, I bought the house. I bought everything. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't buy everything though.
No, I'm telling you what I bought.
I'm telling you, you didn't.
My own money.
You didn't have a house before you met her, right? You didn't have this house that you had before you met her, correct?
Yeah, but it's not like I use any of her resources. Hold on, brother.
Hold on, brother. You didn't have the house before you met her, right?
I mean,
yes or no? That's all I'm asking.
Buying the house before I met her.
So you didn't buy a house.
No, I didn't have the house.
So you didn't have a house before you met her. After you met her, after you guys got married, you buy a house together. It doesn't matter if you're the only one working. Those are and here's what I'm saying. I can see why your wife left you right now, right? Because you are selfish. Because you think that that she is not your partner. You don't view her as your partner. You view her as your wife, which in your mind isn't my partner. You view her as an object. not a person, not a partner, not an equal. So you listen how you're talking. Oh, I bought that house. How did you buy something when you were with the person? Were they not helping you buy that? Were they not freeing you up so that you can make more money?
The only thing she did was tell me to buy it. The only thing she did was tell me you should buy that house.
That's the only thing she did.
Yep.
She didn't. So
she told me to buy it, so I bought it.
So what did she do for work? Did she work?
Yeah, she works now.
Did she work when you were married, sir?
No, she didn't work.
She didn't work. Okay. So what was she doing when you were at work?
At home, chilling.
Doing everything in the house, right? Okay. So let's say she wasn't there. Let's say she wasn't there, right? And then you had to work.
Yeah.
Right? And she wasn't there. When you came home, what would you have to do? Would you have to cook? Would you have to clean? Would you have to wash your own clothes, fold your own clothes, put them away, buy shit for the house? But you would have to do all of those things, right?
She would cook.
I know she would. Yeah, she was a stay-at-home wife. Of course she cooked. Of course she cleaned. Of course she folded your laundry. Of course she bought everything for the house. Of course she went grocery shop. Of course she did. That's what I'm saying. She was your partner.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the trade, though, if I thought like for her to get the house, like, damn, I should have just got it made. If I knew that, I would have just got it made.
So the only value that the only value that your wife added to your life was she was your maid. Right?
I don't want to say that.
That's what you just said, though.
Her, but like,
that's what you just said. That's what you just said.
I'm trying to keep it a bean, though.
I know. No.
If I knew that's the trade, I wouldn't have got married.
Chinadu, I want you to understand that I believe you. I'm not saying you're lying. I believe you are keeping it a bean. I'm just trying to help you understand. Listen to what you're saying. You're saying that the only value that my wife brought to my life was that she was a fucking maid. That my wife was my fucking maid. And then I asked you, why did your relationship end? And you tried to compare it to you having a disability. Which, what was your disability? Being a man? Being selfish?
That other stuff, I can't get into that. But I'm just saying, if I thought that was the trade, I would have got it made. Because the house ain't worked what she was doing. I love her, though. But the house ain't worked that. The house, So I saved for 2 years for the house. You know what I'm saying?
So you guys saved for 2 years. So can I ask you a question?
No, I saved.
No, you didn't save. Y'all saved. Now, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's that?
So she didn't work. How long didn't she work?
About a year. Marriage only lasted a year.
Oh, okay. So she wasn't out of work that long.
Yeah.
Good for her. Thank God she got out of it. Thank God she spotted the flaw in you quickly, because she could have been set up for disaster before if y'all had kids together. Like she would have been up Shit's Creek if she'd have had a baby with you. No doubt about it. So she got out. She's smart.
Right, at least if she had the kid, I'd be okay with her having the house. Honestly. Like, okay, bet.
But wait. So you want a woman. This is the woman that you love, or so you say you loved her at one point in time. I would hope that she was your wife, right? So this is the woman you love who didn't work for a year, who needs somewhere to stay. You have a job, right? You have a job. Why don't you sell the house and you guys split the proceeds? You can do that too.
I don't think.
You definitely can do that.
Bro, sell the house.
Split the proceeds.
Fair. That's fair.
That's what I would do. If I'm you and I'm complaining about. No, I'm sorry. Let me back that up. If I were you and I were getting divorced, I would give my wife the house. Me personally, I don't give a fuck. I could buy another house.
You have kids?
I got 2 kids, yeah. But I'm saying with or without kids. No. Hold on. Let me take you back. I would give my wife the house with or without children. I would give her the house. And I would never feel like my wife was not owed like money or property, or I did everything on I would never feel like that about my wife, ex-wife.
Bro, how long have you been with your wife? Come on, man.
17 years.
See, that's different. Y'all are a partnership. You guys have already been a partnership. Y'all already did life together, so it's different. Y'all was life partners for 17 years.
Why did you get married to a person that you didn't view as your partner? You mean you got married to her and you were hoping to grow into A partnership? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, maybe that's a mistake I made. I thought I was gonna grow into it. Yeah.
And you didn't. You kept seeing her as your adversary. You kept seeing her as your wife appliance, as your maid, and she got tired of it.
No, that's not even it. It was actually family issues. I can't, she couldn't deal with my family. And she's like, I said, don't worry about it. Like, don't stress out about that. We have our own place. She's like, no, it's too much for me to handle. I'm like, okay, wow. So that's actually what happened, man. Mm-hmm. But yeah, bro, it's tough. It be like that though.
Family issues. What was your family saying or doing to her?
My family didn't really support my relationship with her, and she's like, if your family don't support it, I don't want to be together.
Okay, and you're saying that going into it, she was okay with your family not supporting you guys, and then it continued, and then she couldn't take it anymore.
Yep.
To Nigel said, Chinadum.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's okay, man. That's life, bro. But yeah, so I get you what you're saying. You're saying it's okay, sell the house, bro. I'm gonna sell the house. I'm cool with that. Make my little money and take, keep it pushing. Yeah. I feel you on that one. Good advice.
Split the proceeds. She helped you buy it. She helped you maintain it.
Yeah, she helped me maintain it, I guess. Yeah, sure, I'll give it. I stayed for 2 years for it though.
Yeah.
So
she was with you for both of those years.
Yeah, man. All right, no problem, man. All right, I got you. Peace.
Oh, okay. That was interesting. So Nigel said she chinna dumped him. Oh man. She free. She is free. So we had one. We still don't have. As you can see, I didn't hear one thing that men have to fear in a marriage. All I'm looking for is what do men fear and what do men have to fear in a marriage? That's all I want to know. If you have to mention divorce, then you've already lost the plot. If you have to mention divorce, you've already lost the plot. Divorce isn't marriage. Just FYI, divorce isn't marriage. Right? Like if we're talking about getting a job, if I say that, like, oh, you want to get this job, and you go, yeah, I'm going to get this job, and the job, if the job is your office manager or some shit like that, what do you have to fear within that job? Right? Nothing. What's scary about the job? That's the question. Is there anything scary about being an office manager? You might get a paper cut. You might accidentally staple your finger or something like that. That's the worst. Like, somebody may bring some bad food to the potluck and you might get food poisoning. That's it, right? Now, if you said, I fear getting fired, I mean, that's every job. Like any job can end. Anybody can be fired, right? So that wouldn't be, the fear wouldn't be getting fired. I'm saying in the job. That doesn't exist inside of the job. The fear of getting divorced or the fear of getting fired exists outside of the job or the marriage, right? Like if you get divorced, that happens outside of marriage, not in a marriage. Divorce happens outside of marriage, not in a marriage. So what do men have to fear in a marriage? And men don't even have to fear divorce, by the way. You don't even have, as a man, you don't even have to fear divorce. right? Because here's the thing. My man just said, oh yeah, I was with her. She was with this man the whole time while he was saving, while they were saving. You know, and in all honesty, something's not adding up about his story. I don't know how you buy a house without your spouse and you guys are legally married. You guys, is that possible? Because I thought you, I don't know, maybe it's different in different states or whatever, but if my wife cannot buy a house without me, like I have to be on it. I have to be on the deed, right? Or the whatever, right? Okay. So you said it's possible? Oh, okay. Not in California, I think you have to be on it. But I could, yeah, the last time I checked. If Suburban Bay is in here, she could tell us. That's what she does. It's still marital property. Yeah. Okay. Which makes sense. Whether it's in your name or not, it's still y'all shit. Because that's the funny thing. Look, man, the laws in this particular case are this way. It makes the most sense, right? If you are a man or if you are in a relationship with a person, that person is helping you. That person is a part of the process. That person lives in that home. So if she's cleaning, maintaining the home, if you have saved up money, she has freed you up to be able to save up money. You know what I'm saying? Like that, your partner has helped you get that house. Why would you be with the person that's not helping you? You know what I mean? Like seriously, think about that. Why are you with the person? So you were with this woman for however many years, right? And this woman was adding no value to your life. Like, who are you fooling, bro? Who are you fooling? Men do not tolerate. Men do not tolerate women or tolerate being in relationships that don't serve them. I'll say it again for the people in the back. Men do not tolerate being in relationships that don't serve them. They don't. Men do not get in relationships. Men do not get in marriages, and they are giving more than they're getting. It's damn near impossible to get a man to give as much as a woman is giving, right? Let alone give more than a woman is giving. Ain't no man in a relationship getting less than he's giving. That doesn't, like, he's leaving that relationship. He gonna check out. He gonna do one or two things. He's either gonna leave, and people say, man, don't leave. Okay, fine. If he doesn't leave, he'll make the relationship so toxic that it'll leave her no choice but to leave. So either way, he's gonna get out of it. What Young Thug say? I just needed a platform. I just needed a deal, right? The man's is like, I just need to get out the marriage. Like, I can break the contract. I ain't even tripping. I can get out of that. They're not worried about that shit. Men will figure out a way to get out the contract. They're not worried about that. So when men try to act like oh, I did that. Like, I bought a house. No, you didn't, bro. That woman was helping you every step of the fucking way. If she wasn't, you wouldn't be with her. If that woman wasn't helping you every step of the way, you wouldn't be with her. If that woman don't help you bring the groceries in the house, you gonna divorce her. You know what I'm saying? Like let's be for real. Let's be for real, man. If you got to clean up more than that lady, you out. If you got to cook more than that lady, you out. Shit, most of the men, they get mad at women for not initiating smacks. They be ready to leave because they on some like, she never initiates smacks. Y'all be ready to crash out. Y'all be ready to leave because a woman don't initiate smacks. Huh. Interesting. But y'all, but you gonna have me believe y'all in these relationships just suffering and sacrificing and putting y'all in and you giving her everything you got and it ain't enough and she just changed her mind one day and she just woke up out the blue and was like, I can't take this no more. Like, no, that's not what happened. It's not what happened. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. You need more people. That woman did not leave him because of his family. She left him because of him. If I got with my wife and my family hated her, but I loved her, she would stay with me. If I guarantee you, if my family turned on my wife, but I didn't turn on my wife, she ain't about to leave me. The fuck? That's crazy. That don't even make sense. I wouldn't leave her. I'd be like, damn, your family crazy. Anyways, what should we order for dinner? Like we are our own family. I have my own family. I don't need no other family. I don't need no friends. I have a built a I have a unit. You know what I'm saying? Now I do have friends and family, thank goodness. But I don't like worst case scenario, I'll be good with my kids and my wife. I'm fine. Worst case scenario, I'm perfectly okay with just my wife and my kids. Like we can move to another country. I'm good. I'm good. I spend all my time with them anyway. I'm okay. I get on TikTok every now and again if it's still around. We'll jump on YouTube's. You know what I'm saying? Every now and again. But I'm with my family. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? This shit is not like y'all be really up here just lying through y'all fucking teeth. Oh, word? Yeah, that sound about right. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the family I chose. That's right, Sean. That's exactly what it is. Oh yeah, no, he was lying. He was lying. He was lying through his teeth. He was he was lying through his teeth. Same thing. If y'all watch that video I posted, with Andre White, no accountability, no accountability. Men, zero accountability. Well, what happened during the marriage? Well, niggas start doing that Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles shit bad. Uh, you know, I met a woman way over town. I'm like, nigga, look at me. I'm here. Nigga said, do I do? You do. Holla at me. Holla at your boy. I'm sitting right here. Chinadu, you still in here crashing out, man? You lying? You know you was lying when I asked you. You was stumbling and bumbling. I heard you. I heard you doing this shit in the background. I heard you doing this shit. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Ooh, baby, set my soul on fire. That's why I know you're mine. Heart's only desire. Ooh, baby. I seen it. I heard it. Uh-huh. Y'all thought I did. Y'all thought. See, y'all be thinking we can't see that shit and hear it through the phone, and we can feel that shit. That shit be palpable. Uh-huh. That nigga was thinking. And I'll be loving you always.
Okay. You know when I know these niggas be having ED, cause they be so vague on why the marriage ain't late. Because listen, either you know or you don't know. Either you got a concise answer or you don't. And if you said that woman said that she was okay with you having occasional ED, and then when y'all got married and you started having it all the time because you weren't taking your medicine and your diet was shitty and all that stuff, and then it got worse, and she said, you know what? I don't think I can do a lifetime of this. She not wrong.
And you wasn't eating it from the bike?
Period.
Because that's what really do it.
She not wrong.
Yeah. You can have occasional ED, but you got to eat it from the back, though. You got to eat tea from the back.
You got to be able to do other stuff. You got to be able to pick up that toy and put in some extra work. Mm-hmm. You got to get some help from the support team. Okay? Yeah. Like that's the thing. Men don't, because their ego be bruised. They feelings be hurt, and they feel like, well, she gonna just accept me as is. So now your ego stop, mother. Now your ego bruised. You're not pleasing your wife, so you feel insecure about that. So now you're being mean to this lady because you know she not satisfied. Y'all listen. We already know it's ED, sir, when you said that.
Oh no, I don't think it was
we already knew. I can almost guarantee you. Send me that my chart.
He said, send me that my chart. He did say it was akin to a disability.
Listen. He and then when he said the thing about the house, when you asked him, did he have the house before her? And then first he said yes, and then he said, well, no, I was in the process of buying a house. Okay, so which one was it? But at the end of the day, we already know everybody who's moving into that house, they're gonna want to see financials. If y'all married on paper, they're gonna want her financials too. You can jump back up and defend yourself, baby. We would love to be entertained, okay, before that 50 hits you. Come on up. Come on up, Shenadu.
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 What up, the femme wardrobe?
Yeah, just say fam.
The fam, what's good, fam?
I'm doing good today. I just seen your prompt, and I just want to say, like, I do agree with the prompt, because I don't have any like evidence like on hand, but men do benefit more in marriage than women do. Yeah. And the only time I feel like men can say that they don't is when divorce happens, but
nobody benefits in divorce, though. Women don't either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So even if they wanted to say that, like, men don't benefit in divorce, you're right. But women don't. Women lose more in divorce too. Like, because I think when men don't, like, even the dude that was up here talking, his wife didn't work for a year. So you owe her money.
Like, right. I mean, that it makes sense to give, her money or give her
a house or whatever. You owe her money. Like, get the fuck. I would sell the house. You know what? Because she probably can't pay the mortgage on her own. And I wouldn't want to pay alimony, right? Especially after a year. I would divorce her, sell the house, and give her all the money from the house. So she could start, you know what I mean? So she could, like,
both of y'all can start fresh.
Yeah, now we can start fresh. I got a job. I'll be all right. I can say it only took him 2 years to save up for the money. I can do that again. That's easy. She right back.
That shit right. Easy. In this argument, we hear, like, this whole marriage argument. We hear that like Jeff Bezos is brought up a lot by these men, and they say, oh well, he had to give her so much money, and it's like, well, if you think about it, he acquired this wealth while he was married. So it makes sense that he has to give some to her because it was their money technically because they were married.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know how else to tell people that. I don't know, you know. I'm and Chinadu, just so you know, I don't care if it's year 17, year 7, or month 7. I've always thought like that about my wife. I've never looked at her as like I'm talking about money wise. I like definitely other ways I was lost in the sauce. I ain't gonna even hold you. But when it came to money, I've never been like, it's my money, I'm trying to keep my money. Like I've always been on some like, yeah, my money is your money. That shit is money is the easiest thing for me. I don't give a fuck about money. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like I make it, you know, and I know my wife is good and she a solid person. It ain't like she gonna fucking like use me or like steal my money or whatever. Yeah, you can have all the money.
Right, and now apparently he's with like another woman, and it's like,
who you talking about, Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, he's with Laura Sanchez.
I mean, and you're telling me that she's not a gold digger? I mean, the wife has been with him before the money.
She's not.
And this woman.
Wait. Laura Sanchez, it was a successful news anchor before she met him. I'm from LA. I grew up watching her.
Yeah, but like, you know, I feel like these guys constantly talk about like gold digging and stuff, and you know, women are gold diggers or whatever. And it's like, is this woman not one?
No, I don't think Laura Sanchez is a gold digger.
And I'm sure he got an ironclad prenup. As much money as he
got. They're not married.
Let's do what Chinna do.
Definitely.
They're not married. They're not married. Laura Sanchez and him are not married. Like that woman.
He's trying to marry her.
I think he's trying to get married to her, man. I don't know what's
wrong. Oh, maybe. But whatever, because rich men don't care. Rich men get married all the time. They be on their 19th wife. They don't give a fuck. Only broke niggas be like, oh, I had one wife, she cleaned me out. Broke niggas get one wife and be, broke niggas get one baby and be like, oh man, these kids. I be like, God damn, nigga, you broke as fuck, huh? Oh, they about wipe me out for Christmas. I be like, my nigga, it's a child. You be okay. You be all right. You'll rebound. Another pair of shoes? Oh, so you just ain't gonna stop growing, huh?
I ain't gonna hold you because I said that the other day. I got to buy my baby more uniform pants, bro. We halfway through the school year.
Hey, that's what, because she little though. She little, you know what I mean? You know when they be that age.
She gonna be big. She gonna be big and tall because her big goofy looking ass daddy. But she gonna she grows out of stuff quick because she's tall.
Yeah, she young though. At that age, they gonna grow. Especially girls, y'all be growing like fucking trees. Like y'all be growing like weeds for the first like 7 years, and then you know whatever. But yeah, them babies be growing, man. Be growing like a motherfucker.
Very tall.
Go ahead, Chinadu. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll tell y'all more context so the story making more sense.
All right, make it make sense. I can't wait.
So basically, she told me that look, she can't live in the house anymore. However, she gonna move into a new apartment somewhere else, and I can live with her if I want to.
Wait. Back up. What'd you say? I missed the first part. What'd you say?
Yeah. So she told me she can't live in the house with me no more because you know,
her family, your family.
Yeah. So, but her new condition is she can get an apartment, and I can live with her in her new apartment that's next to her job. But the thing is, we were gonna move somewhere else before all this stuff happened. So now it's like I got a new job somewhere else. So and she's like, fine, we could do long distance. Or you could live with me in my apartment over here. I'm like, damn. So I gotta choose between my new job. I mean, I know what you're thinking. Why don't you choose your wife over your new job? But we were already planning on, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm messing with my career and stuff. But yeah, so she told me that I could still live with her if I move into her new apartment that she's gonna get. That's my choice.
And why? Yeah. And why does she? What does the house have to do with anything? Does your family live close to you? Do they come over all the time?
Yeah, they live like 45 minutes away, and basically there was like an interaction that happened with my family inside the house. So I guess she doesn't trust that I can't keep my family outside the house.
What happened? What did they do? What happened?
Yeah, they came to the house unexpectedly one day and was like tripping. They was like, oh, they don't really support the relationship. and da 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 da.
You African? You got African parents? You got some African parents?
Yeah, I'm African.
What is she?
Hey man, fuck the family.
Hold on, what is she?
So she's also African. We're all African.
Okay, so everybody African. Okay.
Yeah, so she's like, I'll support the relationship, and she cried about it. But then after that, she's like, I can't live with you anymore. And
So why are you not making her feel secure? I'm not understanding.
I did everything. I told her my family can't come to my house no more. They're banned from the house. I told her that, I don't know what else to do. I've already done everything. She said, I don't know what else to do.
But she doesn't feel safe. So obviously something really bad must have happened.
That's the problem. She said she don't feel safe. But it's like, bro, what else can I do to make you feel safe? I already told her that. Move. Yeah.
Okay. Letting your mama talk shit about her on the phone. Because do your mama still be calling you?
Yeah, of course.
And be talking cash money shit about that lady.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do. They already had a meet and greet where my family came together with her and they made peace, but she still don't feel safe in the house. So she said she's gonna get an apartment somewhere else and I can move in that apartment with her. And I'm like, what up?
I'm moving in an apartment with my wife. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
What'd you say? You say you would?
I would move in an apartment with my wife and sleep on a fucking mattress, a blow up mattress on the ground before I let my wife leave me. Like, what is the discussion here?
It makes sense, but it's also like, what about we already had a career trajectory. Like,
that job.
Not even just okay, it's easy to say that,
I don't say that lightly for everything. For your wife, fuck that job. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm going through, man. So I guess fuck the job, I guess.
Man, you sounded worse. You thought that was gonna clear things up. That make you look worse.
But y'all only been married for
Hey, this nigga look like a goddamn diabolical. What the fuck?
You said y'all only been married for a year, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You make this sacrifice now, and though it may be a big sacrifice, but y'all ain't even got y'all feet in the water yet. Me and my husband, we'll be married for a year. Yeah, okay. Y'all, you can't start this marriage off letting a whole bunch of bitches be up in your business, number one. Number two, if you already not ready to be flexible, because that's what marriage requires, then you personally aren't ready to be married.
Would you expect her to move with you?
Yes, of course I would.
Okay, so why don't you move with her?
No, it's just like frustrating because we had a career. I told her about my career plan. I gave her like 3 years heads up of what I'm doing in my career. So now she wants me to move to another place. It's like messing up my career. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
Because shit happens. That's what Kate talking about. That's what Scrollback talking about. Shit happens, baby.
And you a 6-figure earner, Kanado. You can easily. I'm pretty sure with your portfolio and your experience, you should be able to find a job paying you if not as much more.
What state you in?
What you already.
It's not even my job. It's really my business.
What state are you in?
DMV.
Oh, okay. Oh man, this is crazy, bro. Put that lady on the phone. I gotta ask her some questions.
That lady already went wild. You wearing that lady out. It's only 1 year in.
Bring that lady. Hey, bring that lady back on the line, man. Let me talk to her. I need to see what's going on. I gotta tell you something. I don't be believing shit men be telling me, especially about their relationship. Niggas lie too much. And I'm not even saying you lying. I'm just saying I need to hear her side because it ain't adding up, family. That's all I know. Panel Patreon, what's good?
What's good, public? Hey, man, I'm not going to be up here quick. I just wanted to take this chance to tell you thank you for what you do. I actually came across your live about maybe a couple days ago, maybe a week ago, and I was dealing with a lot of things within my relationship, and just sitting here and listening to some of the people you've talked to and some of the things you've said, it's really opened my eyes, and I would say made me want to change for the better for me and the relationship I have with my girlfriend. So thank you, man. Seriously.
Man, hey, man. I love that, bro. I love that.
To win.
But yeah, man, keep doing what you're doing. A lot of guys need to hear this. I was one of those dudes that were, I would say, very insecure, didn't know how to handle my emotions. And just seeing a different perspective like somebody like you, it's very eye-opening. And tells a lot of why relationships don't last nowadays. So thank you, man, for everything you do.
I appreciate you, brother. Hey, hold on, y'all.
All right, man. You guys take care.
We did it, Joe!
Go ahead and kick me, brother. I don't know how to drop this. Like,
I got you, family. Don't even trip, brother. I got you. Man. Hey, a dub is a dub is a dub. W's in the chat for panel Patreon, man. A dub is a dub is a dub. Mars said, why do their stories never make sense? Because they be lying. You know what? Look, this is what I'm gonna say. I don't even think all the time the men's be lying. This is what I think be happening. I think that men are just blind, like we just be blind to what's going on, right? And like I said, I've said this story, I told this story about myself. I broke when my ex with me. I blamed everything but myself. Even knowing what I had done, I still was like, oh, she want a 6-figure nigga. Oh, she want a nigga that is in college that play basketball. Like I was like, she want a nigga that's 2 shades lighter than me. Like I came up with every fucking excuse for like a year or 2 years. And I was just like, yeah. And then I worked through the process. And like one day I just was like, nah, I did. Like, I don't remember like what day it happened, but it literally just happened one day. And I was just like, nah, it was me. Nah, it was me. I did it. And I just accepted it. And from there, and from henceforth, I've been like, no, I own that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all my fucking fault. I did it. Blah, 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 blah. But you couldn't tell me within that, you know what I'm saying, within that little 2-year window that it was that it was my fault. You could, like, I would have said, yeah, you know, I contributed to it, but yeah, you know, yeah, I did my dirt, but like every single thing, you know, I mean, every single time. But now it's like, you know what I'm saying, fast forward fucking 20 years later, nah, nigga, that shit was 100% me. 100, like when I say 100, I really mean 100. You know, I do. People be like, no, I go. So we was on a live the other day, and the dude was talking about it's 2 people. Oh no, that was Andre. He was saying if 2 people are in a relationship, then it's both of their faults. And I was like, nah, not true. It was, when I tell y'all it was 100% my fault, I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. It was 100% my fault. 100%. Was she perfect? Nope. I don't think most men can separate those 2 things. Right? My ex wasn't perfect, but was it my fault that we broke up? Yes. 100%. My wife isn't perfect. It's every single fucking 99.999% of problems that we have and have had in our relationship. My fault? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. And I hate that when I say that to men, y'all go to is, oh, so you saying women is perfect? Nope. Nah, they're not. My wife overreacts to stuff sometimes. My wife, you know, she makes assumptions about things. Yep, she does that stuff sometimes. Yep.
I crash out. I still crash out to this day.
Yeah, my wife crashes out sometimes. Yep. Cool. I would never. That is not the reason for, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is not the reason though that we have problems. You see what I mean? Like, that's not the actual, like, the issue in our relationship. In that moment, would I like for her to not crash out? Absolutely. Would I like for her to not make assumptions? Absolutely. But are these the actual reasons why this is happening or that? No. What the fuck? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, Jack Riley, they invited you up, brother. You can come up if you would like. I would love to hear from you on the panel.
I ain't gonna be up here too long unless I can be a panel princess. But I don't know why he ran. I wanted him to bring that ass right on back up here, cause not you letting your family make your wife, the woman who you sleeping with, uncomfortable.
Which low key kind of leans into what Kay's saying with that ED, because if you like vagina as much as I do, you're not about to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to smoke off you know what I mean? Like, my nigga.
The person you get to lay down with for the rest
the person
of your
that let
life?
you rub on their booty at night, you niggas is tripping. Nah.
Listen.
She like, I got a little apartment on the east side. Bet we on the east side with it.
We on the east side. And bring, never mind, I'm gonna be quiet. But still, like, I need you to hear me loud and clear, sir. Maybe you don't hear it when your now ex-wife was saying it to you. But no woman wants to feel uncomfortable in their own home. Your mama is sleeping with your daddy. You think she finna let you or any other man come up in their house and make her husband feel uncomfortable?
You are her
child. Do you think that
he's her child, Allie, and he couldn't do that. He couldn't come between his mama and
But even if it was somebody random, even if it was her dad, even if it was her mom, like, I get it. You have to have like a certain amount of respect and blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. But what I've learned even in my own relationship, you cannot allow somebody to come into your home, your space, between you and your partner, and allow them to say whatever, do whatever, treat them however, and think that they're going to stick with you for the long haul. Who does that?
I don't know.
Nobody's going to want to do that at all.
If my dad came over my house and made my wife uncomfortable and I wasn't there and my wife told me,
you gonna have to go.
No, I'm gonna tell her, keep him there. So I'll be back. Keep him there. I'm coming home right now. Y'all remember how Uncle Phil used to throw jazz out there? The whole family, mama too.
I remember, listen, public. I remember one time my mom, when I was married, one time my mom tried to do like a little pop-up visit when I was living with my soon-to-be ex-husband. Mm-hmm. And I had to tell her, she came in, I opened up the door and everything. I let her and my brother in, and she thought it was real funny and cute. And we sat there and we talked and kikied on the couch. And right before she stepped foot out that door, I said in front of my husband and my brother, I said, Don't you ever pop up to my house unannounced ever again. I made it abundantly clear. I ain't crack no smile, I ain't kiki or nothing. And that's how you set boundaries. You are a full-grown adult. You get to say, this is not okay. I'm not comfortable. My husband is not comfortable. This can't happen again. What they gonna do? Whoop you?
I don't know what the fuck they gonna do. And I don't give a fuck what they gonna do. To be honest with you. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
I don't care.
That shit has zero to do with me.
Child.
Do that shit.
Y'all be weird. Y'all cannot enforce boundaries with your family members. And that's why they continue to be habitual line steppers. Because they keep thinking that they can run a damn mile when you give them a foot or an inch or a centimeter or however you say it. Like they think that they can continue to treat you the way that you allow them to in this like childlike state. And I noticed that it happens more often with like that mother-son relationship. Y'all better get it together. Or you're gonna unalive, old and decrepit with nobody around, because nobody's gonna put up with that for the rest of their life. Not at they big ages.
Oh, you good shot. Y'all remember the movie Throw Mama from the Train? If you don't, I know y'all young, but Throw Mama from the Train. Like, I remember. Yeah, that was a good movie. That was a good movie. Yeah, Danny DeVito. I just want to tell y'all something. Y'all tripping if y'all think that y'all you get married to let your fucking parents come in between. Y'all, you crazy. Like, unless you have here's the thing, it becomes a thing, like, right? So unless you think that your wife or your spouse, your husband, whatever, you think that like they're not there for you, which is a whole other issue in and of itself, right? Like, go handle that. Go take care of that. Go whatever, right? That's why I'm saying, like, so if you riding with your family or you siding with, if you find yourself siding with your family, that might mean, there's a disconnect between me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, I couldn't imagine. Now, it's a reflex. Don't get me wrong. It's a reflex to defend your family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even to your spouse, it's a reflex. But it only goes so far. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not being unreasonable, right? Oh, y'all know, y'all done been in them situations. The mother-in-law, the father-in-law that says something inappropriate or whatever, or just whatever that rubbed your spouse the wrong way. Your spouse brings it up to you, and you start going, well, what was the context? What I'm saying? I don't think she meant it that way. I don't think he meant it that way. You know what I'm saying? We all do that. That's a natural reflex, right? But after like 2, 3, 4 of those situations, I don't push back. I know that I believe my wife. I know she ain't fucking lying to me. I know she ain't trying to like start a problem between, you know what I'm saying? Like I know her. I know she's not doing that. I know she's not like just being, you know what I'm saying? Just being like trying to find some shit. You know what I mean? Like I know she on some like, you motherfuckers really probably say. Then what you do is you start listening. Because you might not have been listening. Now you start listening.
Now you're paying attention. Now you gotta pay attention when you're in those situations, because what you might see or view as normal behavior might not necessarily be normal or okay with your partner. We're coming from two different type of lifestyle. Like your family might be close knit, that you might have given them foundation or the floor to be able to speak on your weight or your the way that you dress and carry yourself, and you might not take it offensive, but for somebody else whose family was probably highly critical of them, they might take offense to it.
Mm-hmm. They don't like
you got to be able to, you got to be open to hear and receive. And I think when he was explaining like the dynamics between, his family and probably her, that's probably what happened. She probably was like bringing it up kind of like, discreetly with him and trying to, say, hey, this made me feel uncomfortable. He was probably putting her feelings on the back burner, like, just, it's okay. She didn't mean it that way. Just
that's my mom. That's my
mom. She didn't mean it that way. She would never say anything like that, because he can't visually see what she's seeing.
Yep.
He's already accustomed and used to his mama. That ain't her mom. Why would she be okay with it? She's uncomfortable.
Nanette, hold on. Or he was running to his mom telling they business.
That too. That's
what I was about to say. Do you still have phone conversations with your mom? And I'm pretty sure that mom lets him know every time she gets, she don't appreciate. Because what happens too with the boy-mom dynamic is, because the mom was used to a certain type of treatment from the son, and now this wife is there, and that wife is probably putting boundaries in place, whether it be the amount of money he's spending on his mom and their family, the amount of, him ripping and running for his mama and neglecting the household. There's a lot of different dynamics when it comes to that mother and son thing. So even if she put the brakes on that, his family gonna feel some type of way, because it's gonna be like, oh, you done came in and now you taking over and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's literally how I have seen that. I ain't like them niggas who be lying. I have personally seen that. And because they can't conceptualize their mother in that way, I had to tell somebody, I said, you ain't never hushed your son. You ain't never finna sit up here. You can't tell me nothing about him on an intimate romantic level, because you don't know him like that. You will never know him intimately like that. So you can't tell me about him on that level. Who he is when he with y'all is a whole different person than who he is when he's with me.
Yep.
And baby, we ain't had that conversation no more.
What up, Therese?
Hey, I said I already missed the drama.
A little bit.
Well, but what you were talking about, that actually broke up my sister's first marriage. Yeah. Her first husband couldn't set boundaries with her mother, his mother rather. And my sister was working a lot, and she built this amazing business. And then her husband was bailing out his mom with her money.
With the money, yeah.
Yeah, with the money. My sister. Part of the reason my sister doesn't have a lot of money left from that time is because they spent it all on his mom. And when it got to the point where it was clear he wasn't going to set boundaries, she was like, I can't do this anymore. My parents have been pretty hands-off with my relationships. They don't really get, even when I was married, they don't really get. Although one thing my dad did say, he said this a month ago when he was visiting for Christmas. He shook his head and said, I don't really understand why you got married at all. It kind of seems inconsistent with who you are.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta go pick up my baby now. Watch. Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. Am I speaking to Lennox's father?
Yeah.
Calling from Bernie Elementary from the nurse's office. Lennox was brought in like during lunchtime. And then the Dr. M said he kind of felt like his throat was closing. I did check his SpO2. It was at 74, and his pulse rate was at 71. I did give him some water, and I asked him what he ate, and he said a student like shared some cookies with him.
Okay.
I checked his medication cabinet, but like I couldn't find medication.
You need me to bring his inhaler? Okay.
Do you need the inhaler here?
Yeah, I'll bring his inhaler right now.
Yeah, okay. I'll have him here in the nurse's office.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
It's one of those problems that is very easily solvable with the right agreements and the right open communication, but they never seem to want to have that conversation. I don't know why that is. Any thoughts, Pub? Do you know why?
Oh, I couldn't hear nothing. I was talking to my
I'm sorry.
I was talking to my kids school. I gotta go. He needs to get his inhaler. I don't know why when I mute my mic, they can still hear it on TikTok. That was crazy.
Okay, no
I
worries.
muted my mic, but you can hear it. I don't know. You good. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Y'all heard it. I gotta go get my baby his inhaler. He having an asthma attack at school. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll holla.